So I'm going to take you back, gosh, I'm 48 years old, so you do the math. I'm 12 years old. And I grew up on Long Island. My father was an electrician. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. And I had the best parents in the whole world. Whatever I wanted, they gave me. It was like having a bank, the national bank of mom and dad. And so if I wanted to play the piano, I'd go, Ma, I want to play the piano. So like other parents would just give you piano lessons. My parents would give us piano lessons, but they bought that baby grand that Merv Griffin had. I don't know for you folks that are a little older. Merv Griffin had this baby white Yamaha grand piano. That's what I played. Again, my father's an electrician. He can't afford this. When I wanted to play hockey, ice hockey, they went out and they struggled to get me lessons from Barbara Williams. Barbara Williams was the trainer for the New York Islanders. So I was a very spoiled kid. So one day, I had this idea, I'm 12 years old, that I want to build the best softball team in the whole world, the best 12-year-old softball team. And so I handpicked my team, and I got the team. And so I go to the kids, I said, listen, go to your parents, it's going to cost you like 15, 20 bucks a piece for us to join this league, and we'll play. Well, they went to their parents, and nobody gave them money, except my parents gave me money. So I couldn't have a team because their parents wouldn't give them the money. So I went to the bank of mom and dad, and I said, Mom and Dad, I'm going to have the greatest softball team in the whole world, but I need $800. Could I have $800? They said, what are you, nuts? So it was the first time I heard the word no. And I don't know what makes me do this. I wish I could tell you that I knew, but immediately I grabbed the phone book and I went upstairs. I thought to myself, you know, these other big softball teams, the older folks, they have sponsors. And so I'm going to get a sponsor. So I quickly wrote down, well, who should I get as a sponsor? And I thought to myself, all of us buy cold cuts. Delis were very popular. They are still popular in New York. And I'm like, I wonder if I called Delis, if I could get a deli owner to sponsor our team, and then what I'll make all the kids do is I'll make them tell their parents to buy the cold cuts from the deli, and eventually he'll get his money back. Okay. I write it down, I pick up the phone, I start with A, I dial the phone, and I start presenting to this guy, Al from Al's Deli. And I get into it halfway through, and he hangs up the phone. I go to B, dial the phone, do my little presentation, he hangs up the phone. I don't know why, I just keep going. I get to L. And Lou from Lou's Deli in Smithtown, New York, picks up the phone. And now by this time, my sales presentation is pretty well rehearsed. And I'm also starting to anticipate the objections. So I talk to Lou, and I end up telling him why he should sponsor our team and the fact that we'd buy the cold cuts from him, and he'd sponsor the greatest 12-year-old team and make money. And he says, sure, kid, he's Italian. Sure, kid, I give you the check, and you come down and you pick it up. So this is like an hour from the time I got no till Lou says yes. I come flying down the stairs. Ma, you gotta take me to Lou's Deli in Smithtown. Why? Lou's gonna give me the 800 bucks. Now, 800 bucks way back then, it's a lot of money today. It was a real lot of money back then. My mother thinks I'm crazy. Some stranger's gonna give you $800. We drive up. Lou has the check ready for $800, and he gives me the check. And I went, wow. I went from concept to a check in 2 hours. And so that part of my life just opened up everything to me. All possibilities opened up at that point in time. And I realized that if you have something that you really want and you really believe in, and it makes sense to other people, that as long as you keep going, you're going to get what you want. So let me dial it up to today. So today, I'm privileged to use that same skill set. Now, there's a lot more behind it, but a lot of the basics are still there, that we help all the leading healthcare and life science manufacturers, distributors, and providers. We see healthcare at its entirety. Grow their business using these skills that are necessary, especially today.